Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an M2 Light. It's the American Tier 2 light tank, and this one is on the south spawn of Abbey, and is being driven by Nikitaq1. Yes, the famous leader, the CC of FILO, and he was challenged to fight a battle in a Tier 2. Now he's in platoon with some of his teammates. Battle has commenced. He's got Drake's Edge and he's from Philox. Or Drake's Rage or Drake Rage. It's Drake anyway. And they're headed off towards the centre, up to the Abbey Road. Nobody there, so he's going to dash into the Abbey. Panzer 4D turns up. Pops down, fires a few rounds in, gets some hits. He's got a very fast reload for the magazine, 7 seconds, and 0.1 second between each round that he fires in the magazine. And unfortunately he bounced around there for a Panzer Jaeger for 60 hit points. This thing has got paper armour. They built 365 of these tanks during 1940 to 1942. Oh, he's going to town on that Panzer II. He took some hits there for the Panzer IID, which has got really bad armour, but an APCR gun which penetrates most things. Oh, and he's just taken out that Cruiser 2 as well, Cruiser 3 as well. What's next? Well, there's a light Vic and a T3 HMC. Nicky has taken some shots and damage. They were APCR because the standard ammo won't penetrate on the Panzer III 2D. Or at least it's very, very poor penetration. Can't see anything more. There's an L60. You can hit that. Fire some rounds in, get some hits, pulls back. So he's got 2 kills so far. Reloaded, ready to go. Can he hit that tank that fired at him earlier? No, not at the moment. He's going to go up into the Abbey grounds and have a quick look to see if he can see anything. Using the sides to avoid being seen by the enemy as he pulls up to the far end. Being very cautious. So a quick look. See if you can see anything. There's the Panzer Jaeger, the one that fired at him. Oh, he's taken him out. 96 hit points, and that's his 3rd kill. There's a light Vic on the east side of the battlefield, and an M2 light as well. And it's been joined by Drake. The M2 light's headed towards our cab. Nicky's going to go to the back of the Abbey, see if he can attack that M2 light. Use the cover here. Yep, you can see him dialing in the aim. And it's bouncing some shots quite effectively. And the reload time is long enough that actually causes problems for Nicky. And that T60 has got into cover before he can shoot. There's a light Vic. He gets some shots into him, but he's such a fast little mover, very difficult to hit. Slowly. But he's bouncing rounds off that M2 light. He needs him to stay still. The M2 took some hits there. Now he's loaded, but nothing to shoot at the moment. They're all in cover. Oh, there's something you can shoot at. T2 medium. Get some shots in. Short bursts. Goes for the T60. Gets some good hits there. And he's receiving fire as well. Fires the round ends and gets the T60. T2 bounces rounds off him. So the enemy knows where he is because they're firing back at him. And they're hiding behind that rock face. T2 medium's gone down. Taken out by our T2 medium, who's also killed by the light Vic on the enemy team. Now Nicky can't go down the rock face because if he does he'll die. Because he'll crash at the bottom. The light Vic comes into just goes down the side there. But we've lost sight of him. He's such a sneaky little thing, such a small tank. He's managed to escape our view there. Okay, so we know it's an M1441 the Italian light tank, the tier 2 light tank, or medium tank I should say, on the East Passage, the river passage. Can't see him because he's hiding behind the house. He's going to drop out of view. He does. Okay. Right, I think Nicky's going to go up into the cap area and see if he can find some of the enemy tanks, such as the enemy Arty. But he's going to go through the village first. Easier than going up the Abbey Road, because if you go up the Abbey Road you might be spotted and seen and shot by the enemy. This way at least you've got some cover before you get to the dash across to the enemy cap. Well, he hasn't been seen yet. Oh, goes into the dip. There's still 6 tanks on the enemy team. There's only 2 on his team. And Drake is the other teammate. They're the last 2 alive on their team. There's the Panzer II. Probably a bigger threat at the moment. And he takes him out the game straight away. That's his 5th kill. One more, he gets the top gun. The Su-18's taking fire. Nicky comes along and finishes him off and gets his top gun. Right, now, where's the next enemy? Well, we last saw the enemy going down the river road. And they're in the cap. So we know they're capping. Rather than go down the Abbey Road, he's going to reverse his tracks and come back through the deserted village again. Gives plenty of cover as you're driving along, and it's not likely to be spotted from the enemy cap. You could actually spot somebody coming along the Abbey Road if you're in the right position up on the our cap area. So he goes over the edge there. He's going to take the direct route to one side, and it appears that the M14 has just taken out Drake. Drake's Rage, I say. Okay, coming up onto the cap area. Who's going to be in the cap? There's only one in the cap. There's the AT-1, the tank destroyer. Fires rounds in, takes him out the game using APCR. I go Chiro. It's got a fairly good fire rate, that tank, but not as good as the M2. And he gets good hits there. It's getting close, but he's also receiving fire from the light Vic. Fires rounds in, goes straight through the Igo Chiro's hull, and finishes off the Igo Chiro. Now, where is that light Vic? Last seen, he was round the corner here, and we can't see him at all. Now we can see the M14. The light Vic is actually to his left. There he is. Okay, locks on, auto aim, and he's receiving fire from the light Vic. And he loads another magazine, stops, and yes, gets sure hits on the light Vic. That's his 9th kill. He can't get a Radley Walters because they don't allow it below tier 5, but he's certainly got a very impressive score so far. 9 kills. Can he get the last one and win the battle? He's brought the score from 6-2 down to 1-1. He's having a quick look. See, can he see the M14? No. Okay, I think he's going to go back to the have a look round either in the enemy cap area, or he's probably going to go up to the Abbey and have a look out from the Abbey. Of course, you can see out either end actually, and there's a place that you can, in the Abbey, shoot at people who are on the western eastern side of the map. Now, you might not be able to spot the enemy, but if that M14 is sitting on the heights overlooking the eastern pass, then you might see him. Yep, that's where he's headed. Okay, nobody in sight. Okay, so he's not here. Let's go have another quick look through the north end. Can we see anything? Use the bush. It's very clever, very careful as well. Just poke out, just see if you can see anyone. Yes, no. Nope, can't see anyone there. He pulls back without disturbing anything, because that would give away his position. And certainly his sixth sense never went off, so he wasn't spotted. He's going to have a look out the south end now. See if he can spot anyone there. Oh, yes, there he is! He's just entered the camp. Fires rounds in. Yes, gets hits. Reloading. And wins the battle. That's his 10th kill. And he's done it. 10 kills from 6-2 to winning the battle. And a win age, according to my system here, says 22,000. But I'm not sure if that's right, because let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, according to Salty Jedi's site, it's 18,329 win age. And I tend to believe that one rather than the mod that actually gives it. He managed to pick up an Ace Tanker badge, a fire for effect for dealing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, and that was a shell-proof badge for blocking more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, a duelist for taking down 2 tanks that actually did damage to him during the battle, and of course he got the Hand of God because he was damaged by at least 4 enemy tanks, and he survived to win the battle. A Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits during the battle. He managed to get 16 critical hits on the enemy, and he got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle. A Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. He got 10, and he actually picked up a Defender as well, because he managed to reset the cap and get enough capture points for 70 capture points to enable him to claim the Defender medal. So let's have a look at the team score. Well, not surprisingly, he's top of the table in all of them. He managed to get 1,179 hit points of damage, and that brought him top. Drake Rage managed to get 208 hit points of damage. Nikki managed 10 kills. The next highest score was 2 on his own team. The M14 that he killed the last kill managed to get 3 kills, including actually Drake Rage. And Drake Rage managed just 1 kill with 208 hit points. Nikki managed 1,326 base XP during that battle. That's nearly 4 times the highest score on the enemy, on his own team rather. Nearly 4 times, not quite. But that is pretty amazing, because that was Drake Rage again, and he got 370 base experience. It was just a phenomenal battle. Let's have a look at the detail report. Well, he fired 315 hit points, 315 shells rather. He got 146 direct hits, 104 penetrations. He did damage of 1,179 hit points, and he did 96 hit points from more than 300 meters. He received 32 hits during that battle. 7 were penetrations, 25 were non-penetrations, and the amount of damage blocked by his armor was 258 hit points. And that's pretty amazing when you consider that the actual number of hit points that this vehicle has is only 140. So, you know, nearly double the amount of damage was actually blocked during that confrontation. He spotted 5 enemy vehicles, he damaged 13 of the enemy and killed 10 of them, and he did damage assistance of 170 hit points, and he actually did manage to get 99 defense points. He was just 1 shy, and if he'd left that M1441 in the cap for just a short while longer, I think he would have picked up 100 base defense points. So let's get to the credits. Well, he received 25,661 credits for the battle, and he repaired his vehicle, but unfortunately he did use an awful lot of APCR, but you do under some of these vehicles, just as you do with the Panzer IIJ. He actually spent 126,000 credits on APCR ammunition. He also used 5,000 for consumables, so he actually suffered a loss during that battle of 105,380 credits overall. I think it's 380 because my eyesight is going. No, it's 880, sorry. And if we look at the experience, well, he earned 1,989, times 3 for the first victory of the day. He actually took away 5,967 experience points. But this battle took place live on stream. It was very funny when it happened at the time, and I don't think any of us were really certain that Nikki would be able to pull it off. But it was very amusing to watch it all the same. As we all said, it was a right proper seal clubbing. But this is a seal clubber's tank. It's actually known as a seal clubber's tank by Wargaming, and that's why they said they put it in the notes. So you will often see experienced players using a tank like this to have a bit of fun, and Nikki did that today, and it was very amusing. So if you like this video, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.